Welcome back to the Washington State Dynasty. Washington State is off to one of their best starts in recent program history, but they have another tough test today as they're taking on number 2 undefeated UCLA. Both teams ended today's game at 3-0. UCLA has an impressive win over Stanford, but we definitely have the most impressive win as our win came against, at the time, number 3 USC. Now, can we beat another top 5 team this week? As kickoff is upcoming from the Rose Bowl, UCLA will start off with the ball. They give it to Craig Lee to start off the day, the number 17 overall rushing attack for UCLA. UCLA also does a great job of taking care of the ball while also forcing turnovers on defense. That's something that we have got to keep an eye on in this game. Lee gets the carry and he's tackled in the backfield by Peyton Pallure. Tight end in motion, a 3-wide set. Lee is met in the backfield and that's a loss of 4. A great start. UCLA now in 3rd and long. Montaafa gets there, the throw down the middle of the field though for Garrett is there. He breaks 3 tackles, finally caught by Darius Mora inside of the 30-yard line. Garrett in motion of the twin tight end set. Give goes to Lee. He runs over defender inside of the 10, pushed out of bounds to the 4-yard line. A gain of 25. A 4-man front running the option. Sharp runs over the defender Griffin. He's into the end zone and UCLA is on the board early. That took him a minute and a half, and now our offense will take the field. Luke Falk leads the number 1 total offense along with number 1 scoring offense onto the field for the first time today. Of course, Jamal Morrow is not going to be playing in this game. He has broken his ribs, was questionable, and is not going to play. Avery Burgess will start in his place. Quick throw to the outside for Brian Wiley, makes a man miss, tries a spin move, and he picks up the first down on an 11-yard gain. Going to an early split back set, Corey Washington will check into the game as a diving defender can't get to the ball, and Craycraft makes a man miss and picks up a first down. Now running a read option, Burgess gets the carry. He breaks 2 tackles but still ends up with a loss of 1. A big 3rd down upcoming. Luke Falk will go to the air to the outside, and Lewis with a big first down. The senior wide receiver already off to a nice start this year, and a big catch right there. Now across the middle for Lewis, and he is lit up at the 20-yard line. And we will go to a twin tight end set on 2nd and inches. A dump down to Steve Stewart. He's inside of the 15-yard line, a 7-yard gain. Now 2nd and 10, Dave Robinson into the game as Burgess gets the carry. He'll go for 5 yards, which will bring up 3rd down. Spreading the field with 4 wide receivers, Luke Falk moving the pocket, and he's sacked for a loss of 9. And now we'll be forced to settle for a field goal. Victor McGill will come on, still perfect on the year, and that one is good. So a 7-3 game for these 2 ranked Pac-12 teams. Running the read option, Sharp, a very strong runner, but also has a very good arm, similar to Jalen Green, who we faced from Southern Cal. But Sharp is a much better passer. Read option this time does not work. Another big play by Mo Tapa, the junior defensive tackle. Sharp, a throw to the outside and along the sideline. A perfectly thrown ball to Van Dyke. 1st and 10, give goes to Lee. Up the middle of the field, he's got some room, and he's brought down by a few Cougar tacklers after a gain of 16. A 4-man front for Washington State. He breaks the tackle, stiff arms the defender, and that's a gain of 5. 2nd and 5, 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. A pretty quick first quarter as Robert gets a quick throw to him. He's down to the 6-yard line. A goal-to-go situation upcoming for UCLA's offense. A chance to score another touchdown, and they will. It's Sharp once again, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day and his 5th on the season. This is not the start you wanted if you're Washington State. Still a lot of time to work with though in this game, as we will start off this drive with a give to Burgess. He goes for 4 yards. Burgess, of course, is replacing Jamal Morrow. It would have been good to see Morrow be able to take the field, but he just could not get over the rib injury in time. Into the 2nd quarter on 3rd down across the middle for Craycraft in tight coverage. That's an 11-yard gain in the first down, and it's a big one. Could not allow UCLA to get the ball back there. Luke Falk will go to the air. Down the sideline, intercepted by Pickett, intended for a River Craycraft, and that is Luke Falk's 4th interception on the year. I talked about us needing to take care of the ball and how UCLA was good at doing that, but Andrews into the open field once again. Another touchdown, this one from 51 yards out. UCLA off to a 21-3 start. This is about as bad as it could be for Washington State. The one positive was we have a lot of time to go. Marcellus Pippins will take it from his own end zone. Now trying to bounce it outside past the 25 to the 40, and he's out of bounds to the 44-yard line. A gain of 45 on the kick return. Avery Burgess gets the carry. Up the middle, he's got 8 yards to the 50-yard line. A split shotgun set for the Cougars. Give goes to Burgess, and he's just shy of the first down line, so another big first down upcoming. Going with the give to Burgess. He's got a hole up the middle of the field. He spins for it and a nice 13-yard gain. He's actually played very well so far. Keith Harrington into the game as Corey Washington gets the carry. He'll end up losing a yard, so 3rd and 9 upcoming for Washington State. Luke Falk, and that's nearly intercepted. That would have been a huge mistake. Luckily, it is dropped, so Victor McGill will come on and attempt a long field goal. This would be his career long, and it is short. We'll get a second look at this. How close did it come? Didn't look that close on the initial look. And Victor McGill, not the strongest leg, definitely way shy. As now UCLA in pretty good field position from the 35-yard line. Sharp will keep it on the read option. Breaks a tackle and is met after a 9-yard gain. UCLA's offense looking pretty dominant early. Now Sharp to the outside in a big play by Greg Hoyt. That ends up as a loss of 5. 3rd and 7, Sharp to the air. Across middle for Massington. Looking for a block. Doesn't get it. Still into Cougars territory after a 17-yard gain. On 1st and 10, Sharp will go to the air to the flats. And Pallur misses the tackle. Lee breaks a tackle. And that's a gain of 4. A 3-down lineman set for defensive ends. Sharp will take off. He's brought down by Kevin Griffin, but a gain of 7 and another first down. Our defense has got to start doing something. They need a turnover or something. Get some pressure on Sharp as Blankenship will move in motion. Lee in the backfield. That's a loss of 4. So 3rd and long upcoming. Jeff Farrar, the senior cornerback, has played very well so far this year. 2 interceptions, and that's another big sack, this time by junior defensive end Hercules Mataafa. UCLA attempting their own long field goal. The kick is away. It's got the leg, but it's wide right, so Washington State will take over in great field position from their own 40-yard line. A dump down to River Craycraft. He might have lost a yard, might have gained one. Probably just a net 0. Luke Falk to the air. He goes across middle for Steve Stewart. He gets 4 yards. A dangerous throw. A defender was right in the vicinity. Falk will fire across the middle for LaRue. He's close, and they don't give him the first down. So 4th and inches, and we will go keep the offense on the field and go for it. Luke Falk will keep it. He's got the first down and more slides down to the 45-yard line. A nice read option play. Minute and a half to go in the first half. Luke Falk to the air. A dump down across the middle for Sebastian LaRue. He's got 3 yards, so 3rd and 7 upcoming. Spreading the field with 4 wide. Luke Falk to the outside and nearly intercepted. So a big decision upcoming, and we will go for it. 4th and 7, Luke Falk to the air. It's deflected, and he had a wide open man across the middle, but a huge play by the defensive end. And we will go ahead and head into halftime. 21-3, gotta play much better in the second half, which is coming up next. Our offense will take the field to start off the second half. Avery Burgess gets the carry. He got a lot of work in the first half, spins away from a tackler, and ends up with a gain of 6. Nice way to start off this drive. Dave Robinson in the game. A quick throw across the middle for Brian Wiley, and on 3rd down, he gets 4. He needed 4 and just barely got it. 2nd and 7, Corey Washington met in the backfield. A nice one-arm tackle, so another 3rd down upcoming. Luke Falk slants across the middle. He starts to roll out of the pocket and just looking for someone, and a great throw along the sideline. Richie Wiley for 12 yards and a huge first down to keep the drive alive. Corey Washington gets the carry. Has not been successful as he was the first 3 games of the season so far today. A quick throw down the seam, and it's River Craycraft, the senior wide receiver. He already has 14 catches on the year. He's closing in on his yardage total from last year through 4 games. Luke Falk keeps it on the read option, and he's got 3 yards. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter as Washington State will go to the air. To the outside, a wide open man, and Robert Lewis gets a block down at the 11-yard line. Washington State in excellent field position to maybe get a score. And it's intercepted. You have got to be kidding me. Jayon Brown with a huge play. So UCLA at the 1-yard line. We've already had 3 safeties on the year. This time it doesn't look like it will be one as Craig Lee goes right up the gut and picks up 12 yards. That is a huge mistake from Luke Falk as now Lee to the outside. He'll lose 3 yards. A big play by Jesse Shaw, who has played very well so far this year. 2nd and 13. Lee trying to stretch it to the outside. He gets 2 yards, so 3rd and long upcoming. On 3rd and 11, UCLA will go with a split back set. And to the outside for Lee. He's tackled at the 9-yard line. So 4th and 15 will bring the punt block. The punt does get away. Marcellus Pippins back to return it. Past the 50-yard line, trying to get to the left. Really extend it to the outside. He gets to the 30, and he's down to the 27-yard line. As once again, an excellent field position to maybe get some points on the board. We need to get points on this drive. That's the most important thing, as Burgess will start us off with a 5-yard gain. Now going back to Burgess, he cuts it back to the left and just shy of the 1st down line. So 3rd and inches, 3 wide set. Give goes to Corey Washington. He's got the 1st down and more. He's down at the 15-yard line, a gain of 4. Washington State in good position to put some points on the board and get back into this game. A pass outside to Steve Stewart will go for 2 yards. On 2nd and 8, Dave Robinson checks into the game. Give goes to Burgess, and he has a hole, but that closes quickly. Ends up as a gain of 5. A 3 wide set on 3rd down. Give goes to Corey Washington. Up the middle. He's got the 1st down inside of the 5-yard line. So a goal-to-go situation. UCLA stacking the box. Give goes to Washington. He fights with a defender and is down at the inches line. So on 3rd and goal, Washington State gives it to Burgess. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. And it's now an 11-point game pending field goal. So now 6 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, so this game pretty much has 1 quarter left. A throw into the flats for Craig Lee. He breaks 1 tackle, can't get away from the 2nd, and that ends up as a loss of 2. As we will go ahead and head into the 4th quarter, Washington State down by 11. Still definitely has a solid chance to win this game, but their offense has to get it together and their defense has to continue to play well. A throw across the middle for Craig Lee. He's got a lot of room to work with, and that's a 1st down inside of Cougars territory. A gain of 27. Washington State will bring the blitz. A draw play, and Lee is brought down to the backfield. That's a loss of 2. Nice play by Peyton Pallure. 2nd and 12 for Andrew Sharp as he goes to the air. A throw into the flats for Van Dyke. He's got the 1st down, spun out of bounds by Suleiman Hamid after a gain of 14. 4 wide set for UCLA, running the read option. Sharp will keep it. Cuts back to the middle of the field, and another UCLA 1st down. The read option has been very effective so far for UCLA. The give will go to Lee, and in the backfield, it's Daniel Ekiwale, the senior defensive tackle, with a big play. On 2nd and 11, a draw play. The give will go outside, and Starks loses another couple of yards, so 3rd and long upcoming. Washington State brings a blitz, and it goes to Lee, and he will go for a gain of 7. So on 4th down, UCLA will settle for the field goal, so now a 2-touchdown game. Luke Falk to the air, down the sideline, and batted away by John Johnson. Not the most creative name I've ever seen. 2nd and 10, 6 minutes to go in the game. Luke Falk across the middle, and once again testing John Johnson, and he deflects it once more. A 4 wide set on 3rd down. Need a big conversion. Across the middle, and nearly intercepted once again by Jayon Brown, but it is dropped, so UCLA would take back over on offense. Trips to the left, the give will go to Lee. He cuts it back towards the middle of the field, and that ends up as a 7-yard gain. Nice run by Craig Lee, his 17th carry on the day. The give will go to Lee again. He's got the 1st down and more, cuts back to the middle. He does a nice job of changing directions, as that ends up as an 11-yard gain. Draw play on 1st down, and Lee in the backfield again. This run defense has made a lot of nice plays, but they still give up the 11-yarders that have really hurt us. Now Starks into the game, and he'll lose 2, so 3rd and a mile upcoming. Have got to get a stop here. Sharp will set up the screen pass. He throws it to Starks. He beats one man, runs through a tackle, but he's caught. A gain of 5, and UCLA is forced to punt. Now 4 minutes to go in the game. A quick throw to the outside for Sebastian LaRue. He's to the 40-yard line, pushed out of bounds. 2nd and 3, 3 wide set, Dave Robinson. And now a quick throw to Richie Wiley across the middle, and he's got the 1st down on a gain of around 7. A play action for Avery Burgess and Luke Falk. Falk trying to step up in the pocket, and he gets a yard, so avoids taking a sack. But our offensive line has really struggled today, and have struggled a good bit so far this year. A throw to Robert Lundy. He runs right through 2 tacklers, ends up as a gain of 12. Sticking with a 5 wide set. Luke Falk across the middle for Robert Lewis. The senior receiver is able to hang on to the ball. Might have lost it a little bit there, but he does retain possession. First and 10 to the outside, and it's caught by Robert Lewis. What a catch! 26 yards inside of the 5-yard line. We'll get a second look at this. It's deflected by the corner, almost intercepted, but then somehow Lewis ends up with it. That's a huge play by the senior, and we now have the ball, and Burgess will punch it in. It's now a touchdown game, 24-17, and this game is getting close, and we definitely have a ball game for the last 3 minutes. A quick screen to the outside for Roberts. He has a ton of room to work with. He had to do better. And inside of Cougars territory, the 39-yard line, a gain of 36. Sharp will go to the air. Mataafa gets there, but the throw into the flats for Stark is there, but he loses 2 yards. We've done a great job of forcing some negative yardage. 2 minutes to go in the game. We need our defense to come up with a big stop. That is a good 7-yard run by Stark, so third and very manageable. Sharp will go to the air across the middle for Downing, the third string running back, and he lost the ball. It's still live, and it's recovered by Charleston White. A huge play. The third string running back loses the ball. It's forced out by Greg Hoyd, the junior All-American linebacker. Washington State has the ball, 2 minutes to go, as it definitely was a fumble. Second and 10 for Luke Falk. Sending everyone deep, will take a shot, and it's contested and knocked away by Adarius Pickett. His first deflection on the day already has an interception. We look to set up the screen pass on third down, pass to Burgess, as Jamal Morrow did get hurt a little earlier, so it would be Burgess for the rest of the game. A 4-wide set on fourth down. A throw across the middle, it's complete. The drive stays alive, 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. We've got to get a touchdown, a field goal will not do. Down the middle, and knocked away by Jaleel Wadud. A big deflection, so on third down, Corey Washington checks into the game. Luke Falk to the outside, and that's nearly intercepted, and then goes off a defender's head as Jayon Brown with a big play. Fourth and 10, have got to come up with a conversion. Falk can't even get the pass away. It's a turnover on downs, so we do have 3 timeouts left. We've got to get a stop on UCLA. Sharp to the outside on the read option. This is too much. He's got the first down, and we will allow him to score so we can at least get the ball back and try for a miracle, as if he got the first down, they could run out the clock with this little amount of time left. A 5-wide set, first down for Luke Falk. He'll take a shot downfield looking for Robert Lundy, and Lundy drops it. It was deflected, and he could not make the catch. So second and 10, Luke Falk looking across the middle. It's intercepted by Whitley, and he will go down at the 20-yard line, and that will do it. Jim Moore gets his 50th win as UCLA's head coach. A nice game for him and the UCLA team as a whole. Andrew Sharp, only 1 incompletion on the day, did a nice job running the ball. Our offense was really bad today, I feel, as 3 interceptions for Luke Falk, just not going to cut it. Only completed around 50% of his passes, sacked twice, but faced a lot of pressure, and then our running game really didn't do much. 66 yards from Avery Burgess as he averages 3.8 yards per carry. Corey Washington with a solid 1.8 yards. Greg Hoyd played incredibly well on defense. Our defense made a lot of negative plays, still only forced the 1 turnover. It was a huge one, as our turnover differential so far this year has been really, really bad. We don't force a lot, and Luke Falk has struggled with interceptions, 408 yards from the UCLA offense. But we have another big matchup already. West Virginia on the road is one of the tougher teams to beat. They have a very hostile crowd, so this will be a tough game. On paper, we might be the better team, but Kirk Herbstreit will be going with the home team as a very tough loss. Our first loss on the season, so now at 3-1, we will drop to number 21 in the polls. West Virginia is number 18. And that was just a very poor game, I thought, for our team. Aaron Sharp now number 2 in the Heisman poll after his win against us. I thought our offensive line wasn't very good. They really haven't been very good so far this year, at least in pass protection. And it does appear that Jamal Morrow will be able to return for this game, so hopefully he can provide a spark for our running game, which is something we really miss in this game, and then our passing game didn't really do much. But we do have our first look at recruiting so far this year. Some really good prospects. We're looking at Lorenzo McKenzie, a 5'8 receiver who is a 4'3 40, very quick. Benjamin Wood, a blocking tight end. Frank Bentley, a gem tackle. Chris Fuller, the number 4 overall defensive tackle. Eric Wilson, the number 3 outside linebacker. A couple of nice corners. And Stephen Ryan and Ryan Jones. Joey Clark, a JUCO free safety. And then Kerry Webb, one of the best prospects I've ever seen, an 82 overall. I hope you did enjoy. That was our first loss this season, so definitely not the greatest game. If you did enjoy, please leave a like down below. Leave your comments on the game down below and your expectations for this recruiting class. I will see you in Morgantown next week, because I'm out.